Hello everyone, and welcome to this tutorial on calculating the surface area of a cylinder. So what is surface area? Well, surface area of a solid is the total area of all the faces of the shape. Now, when working out the surface area of a cylinder, it's important to see it as a net. Here is a general cylinder, and I'm simply going to unfold. Here you can see we have three faces, two identical circles and one rectangle. Working out the area of each face and summing these areas will give us the total surface area. Looking at our cylinder, we know the height of our cylinder is the same length given here on our rectangle. We also know the radius of our cylinder is the same radius of our circle, and this length of our rectangle is actually the circumference of the circle, because it's the length that wraps around our circle, which you can see here. Therefore, to find the surface area of a cylinder, we simply use the area of a circle to find the circular faces, and we use the formula to find the area of a rectangle, length times width, to find the area of our rectangle, which we know is 2 pi r times h, so therefore the area of our rectangle is 2 pi r h. Therefore, the total surface area of our cylinder is always given as 2 pi r squared to represent the two circles and 2 pi r h to represent our rectangle. It's always important that you read the question carefully so you know if you need to find the total surface area of all the faces or just the curved surface area of a cylinder. So let's have a look at a past exam question. Here we have a solid cylinder. It has a radius of 3.5 centimeters and a height of 8.2 centimeters. We're asked to work out the total surface area of the cylinder and give our answer correct to three significant figures. See if you can give it a go and press pause if you need. Remember, there's more free assessments and personalised feedback if you register at www.examsolutions.net/register. So let's label what we know. We know the question wants us to calculate the total surface area. So let's break it up into our faces. Firstly, the area of this circle is simply pi times the radius squared. So it's pi times our 3.5 squared. We know this circle also has an area of pi times 3.5 squared. The curved surface area around our cylinder is given by 2 pi r h. So substituting in, we know this area would be 2 pi times 3.5 times our 8.2, our radius and our height. Indicating this on our diagram helps us calculate the total surface area by simply summing up what we have. Here we have our 2 pi r squareds given as 2 pi times 3.5 squared, add, and here we have the curved surface area of our cylinder. This simply gives us our 81.9 pi. But remember, the question wants us to give our answer to three significant figures. So converting this to a decimal gives us 257.2964, so on and so forth. Rounding to three significant figures, we have our total surface area of our cylinder to be 257 centimeters squared as its area to three significant figures. Now let's move on to another past exam question. Here it shows a cylinder with a diameter of 12 centimeters and a length of 30 centimeters. We're asked to work out the curved surface area of the cylinder, giving our answer correct to three significant figures. See if you can give it a go and press pause if you need. And remember, for more free assessments and personalised feedback, register at www.examsolutions.net/register. Hopefully you spotted the question only wants us to find the curved surface area of the cylinder, so therefore we only need to find this area of our cylinder. So it's only one formula. Therefore, the curved surface area of our cylinder is 2 pi RH. Recognizing that the radius is 6 centimeters, we can substitute in. The calculation is 2 pi times our 6 for our radius and our 30 for our height. Therefore, simplifying, we have 360 pi. Now remember, the question wants us to find it to 3 significant figures. So converting this to a decimal, we have 1130.973355, so on and so forth. Rounding this to 3 significant figures, we now have our curved surface area to be simply 1130 centimeters squared to 3 significant figures. Now let's have a look at our last question. Here the diagram shows a shape made of a solid cylinder and a solid hemisphere. The cylinder has a radius of 3.4 centimeters and a length of 8.3 centimeters. We know the hemisphere also has the same radius, 3.4 centimeters. We're asked to calculate the total surface area of the entire solid and give our answer to 3 significant figures. See if you can give it a go and press pause if you need. Remember, for more free assessments and personalised feedback, register at www.examsolutions.net/register. So let's label what we know. Well, we have a circular face here, so we know it's pi times our radius squared. We know the radius is our 3.4 centimeters, so it's pi times 3.4 squared. We also have a curved surface area of our cylinder. So, substituting what we know, 2 pi RH, we know the radius is 3.4 and the height is our 8.3. So the curved surface area of our cylinder is 2 pi times 3.4 times our 8.3. Looking at the total surface area of our cylinder only, this means we have pi times our 3.4 squared add our 2 pi times our 3.4 times 8.3. Working this out gives us 68 pi centimeters squared. Now remember, to work out the curved surface area of a sphere is generally given to you in the exam, and the formula states the curved surface area of a full sphere is 4 pi r squared. But remember, the question has given us a hemisphere, so therefore it's half of this area. So let's substitute what we know. The surface area of our hemisphere is 2 pi times 3.4 squared, as we know 4 pi r squared would be the full sphere. Simplifying this, we have 23.12 pi centimeters squared. So now we have the areas associated with our cylinder and the area of our hemisphere. So therefore, the total surface area of our solid is 68 pi add 23.12 pi, giving me 91.12 pi centimeters squared. But remember, the question wants our answer to 3 significant figures. So, converting this into decimal form, I have 286.26, so on and so forth, giving me a final answer for the total surface area of the solid to be 286 centimeters squared to 3 significant figures. So, in summary, to work out the surface area of a cylinder, remember to break it up into its net. And the net consists of 2 circles and a rectangle. The formula for the total surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi r squared add 2 pi RH. But it's always important to read the question carefully to see if you need to work out all the faces of your cylinder.
If you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up. Leave your comments down below and subscribe to this channel so you'll be the first to know when we release our next video.